are that character. And when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me. Don't talk to me.
When you reflect on Kobe and his memory, what stands out?
And his realness. His realness, man. He was misunderstood, man. I asked him one time, Matt, I said, man, why are you such an asshole? I asked him that. And he said, you really want to know? And he said to me, he said, Phil, man, some of my teammates don't understand work. He said, so I see dudes walk into practice 10 minutes before practice and they leave right after. Why the fuck am I going to pass them the basketball? Respect their work ethic. I'm in here busting my ass every day, trying to perfect my craft. And these dudes don't want to work on their game. I don't trust them.
Well, like I said, getting a chance to play with him and seeing his day in, day out preparation, how hard he worked on his game, getting up in the morning and hitting the track and the weights. And I mean, like, it's still dark outside type shit. Like, he was just, I say, like an evil genius. You know what I mean? Like a beautiful mind. Like, he was so obsessed with being the best.
So I get to the gym and Johnny Dawkins looks like he lost his dog. Like, I've never seen this guy look so just disheveled. I'm like, JD, what's going on, man? And he's like, man, fucking Kobe. This guy had me up at 6 a.m. this morning. He was in the gym for 3 hours, and he said he was doing the same move for 3 hours. The guy was just maniacal about his work. It's incredible.
And this is when I knew Kobe was a monster, though. You hear about it. You hear about it. You don't see it. You really, really don't know. And so we get into a city, one of these cities very late, and immediately we all go to the gym. And so after we get done getting our work in, me and my guys, we say, hey, like, let's meet for breakfast in the morning. We probably get like 3 hours of sleep. We wake up, we go down to where the food is. And as we walk it down, you know, slugging with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, Kobe, what's up? And he was like, yeah, man, I just finished a workout and I'm about to go do another one. And at that moment, I was like, wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And like, you've done another workout and you about to go do another one. That's when I was like, okay, I got to get my stuff to go. I got to get my shit to go. Because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on. And I'm supposed to be great.
He took me out to eat. And I said, what you getting ready to do? I'm going to the club. He said, I'm going to the gym. And that was him. That's what made, that greatness. That's where that greatness came from.
His grind was sick.
And he wanted to be the next Michael Jordan, if not better. And what made him so great?
Just his relentlessness. His mentality to just seek and destroy. Anytime his jaws get tight right there, you know he's trying to swing at least 20 balances. The most competitive player I ever played against, like by far, is Kobe Bryant. The best that I ever played against.
One thing I will say is that I've seen him come from that young boy to take over the league.
I think on some level we all feel like we haven't given our all and our best in everything we've ever done. Sometimes it's work, with our job, with our whatever it is. And there was something about Kobe that reassured us that it's possible to give every ounce of yourself and literally exhaust yourself to be great at what you want to do, to be great at what you want to do. He always spoke of the sacrifices that are required to do that.
I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play. And anything else that was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for. I made that deal with myself at 13 years old. I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things. And I'd say, you know, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. You know, basketball for me was the most important thing. So everything I saw
whether it was TV shows, whether it was books I read, people I talked to. Everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft. So at 13 years old, I had a kill list. They used to do these rankings, so Street and Smith basketball rankings, and I was nowhere to be found because I was like 6'4", scrawny, like 160 pounds, soaking wet. So I was like 57 on the list, and so I would look at 56, 55, all the way up to number 1, who these players are, what club teams they played for. So when we go on an AAU travel circuit, I gotta hunt them down. Right. And so that became my mission in high school, is to check off every other person, all those 56 other names, hunt them down and knock them down. So like at 13 years old, I played the longer game because my game wasn't about being better than you at 13. It was to be better than you when, the chips are really on the line. So when we played at 13, I would size you up and see what your strengths and weaknesses are. How do you approach the game? Are you silly about it? Are you goofy about it? Are you good at it just because you're bigger and stronger than everybody else?
Yo, what's going on, family? If y'all can hear me right now, if we are good, just go ahead and drop some coffee in the chat box. Also, let me know what city and state you all are calling from. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. Today is our 152nd episode. All right, and we are still going strong. If you guys are good, just drop some coffee in the chat box. I'm coming in clear. If you all can hear me, if I'm not lagging, just let me know because I want to make sure that we are crystal clear. Yo, shout out to everybody. Miss Calhoun from the ATL. ATL is strong in the building today. Mississippi's in the building. What other cities and states do we have right now as we wait for our family and friends to hop on? Queen, the money magnet. Yo, Atlanta is bullish right now. And when I tell you right now that we've set a goal, and I've set it with Marlon, I've set this goal with quite a few leaders in the Atlanta area, that we're going to turn Atlanta into a top 5 cryptocurrency hub, blockchain hub in the world, guys. It's going to happen, specifically here in the US. We got to start local and then we can go global. But there's no reason why Atlanta is becoming, literally the mecca for Black Hollywood, right? There's no reason, right? Shout out to Miss Powell on the call, man. Appreciate you having you. Miss Calhoun has been sending it out, so I appreciate you for sending that link out. And if you have not done it, make sure you send this link out to your friends and family. You do not want your friends and family to miss today's episode, guys. It's November 16th, and literally tomorrow starts the shift in the change that we have been waiting on for the last 5 years. If you're a crypto nerd, I need you guys to go blast this link out. If you see a nerd that should be on this call that was on the Wednesday call, if you see a nerd that should be on the call that was on the Tuesday call, if you see a nerd that should be on the call that was on the Sunday call, if you see a nerd that's missing on this call, let them know that they better stop playing. They better stop playing, and they better put some respect on your name, because I'm not playing no games today. Today, I'm all about execution. That's why I started this out. I'm completely obsessed with what it is that I do. Guys, I'm going to play a couple more moments of Kobe Bryant. I'm going to play a few more minutes of this Kobe Bryant interview, and we're going to get started with this bullish content, because today is literally about to be extremely bullish. Congratulations to each and every single one of you all for the wealth that you've already attracted into your life. And if nobody ever told you, I want you to know this. It's already done. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto.
Something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me. Don't talk to me.
When you reflect on Kobe and his memory, what stands out?
His realness. His realness, man. He was misunderstood, man. I asked him one time, Matt, I said, man, why are you such an asshole? I asked him that. And he said, you really want to know? And he said to me, Phil, man, some of my teammates don't understand work. He said, so I see dudes walk into practice 10 minutes before practice and they leave right after. Why the fuck am I going to pass them the basketball? Respect their work ethic. I'm in here busting my ass every day, trying to perfect my craft. And these dudes don't want to work on their game. I don't trust them.
But like I said, getting a chance to play with him and seeing his day in, day out preparation, how hard he worked on his game, getting up in the morning and hitting the track and the weights. And I mean, like, it's still dark outside type shit. Like, he was just, I say, like an evil genius. You know what I mean? Like a beautiful mind. Like, he was so obsessed with being the best.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. And we can end it right there, y'all. I just wanted y'all to hear that clip real quick. Listen, you can either be obsessed or you can be average. You are either in this life, there's two things that you can potentially become. You can either become obsessed or you can choose to become average, right? Most people are going to choose to be average. Most people will not choose to be obsessed. The difference between Kobe and Draymond Green, and speaking of Draymond Green, but all right. Look, I'm ready. Look, I woke up and chose violence this morning. All right, I woke up and chose violence because Draymond absolutely lost his mind. Anybody saw that? Anybody saw what Draymond did, man? Draymond has completely let me down. Right, Draymond, he was one of my favorite players back when we had the dynasty. Y'all know what we're talking about, right? When the dynasty, when the two light-skinned phenom brothers used to go crazy on the court. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I'm trying to buy a little more time because I know we got some friends and family that are still clicking in. So you all, please be patient today. Today is not a rush. If you're here with me right now, if you got nothing else to do for the next 50 minutes, can y'all go ahead and drop some coffee in the chat box? Just drop. If you don't got nothing else to do for the next at least 50 minutes, if you are plugged in, please drop some coffee in the chat box. And check this out. If you showed up to my show today and you are not attentive, if you show up to my show today and you ask me, what was the crypto? What was the crypto that you said? This is the energy that we coming with moving into 2024.
He wants this nigga putting his hands on me.
Uh-huh.
Well, y'all don't know the half of this industry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. When you find out someone been watching your page for 5 years, when you find out somebody been on Coffee and Crypto for the last 152 episodes and they still didn't buy no XRP. You feel me? That's the energy we coming with. Choke them up. Choke them up. Put them up. Put them up. Choke them up. That's how we coming. So you better get you some XRP. This is not financial advice. But I tell you right now, hey, if I don't choke you, you might choke your damn self after what happens in 2024. You might be over there choking. You gonna do the Homer Simpson choke to bark on yourself. You're gonna be like, well, I didn't listen. You know what I mean? So listen, don't be that guy. Don't be that lady. There's too many resources out here for you to get to a bag. There's too many resources out here for you to be winning. Now, before we even get into crypto, because to be real with y'all, today is more like one of them days where like I got a lot of value, got a lot of stuff to bring, but we always be like going into the news, right? I wanna turn a different cheek today. Okay, I want to turn a different cheek, and there's something that I want to do. And I need anybody that's available. And if y'all do me the wrong way, all right, if y'all don't be trying to, if you know, I know how it is. Some of y'all at work. So if you're at work, all right, but if you sitting there, because I know the ones that don't work right now. I know y'all. I know the ones that don't got a job right now. I know y'all. All right. This is what I want. I would love for at least 2 to 3 people to come up, raise your hand, okay, and let me know your biggest lesson learned in crypto since from the day you started to now. What is the biggest? And this right here will change so many people's lives. Understand that if you raise your hand and you answer this question right now, you are a part of this billion people that I plan to impact. See, sometimes people can't just hear from me, right? Sometimes people can't. Sometimes people need to hear from some of you other warriors out there. Thank you, Queen. Do we got a brave 2 or 3 other people? If not, I swear to God, I'm calling on you. And if you don't answer, I'm going to kick you out like this. Just drag you. I'm just going to drag you on up out of here. Don't play with me. Thank you, Brian. Don't play with me. And if I made you money, if I've made you money since you've met me on crypto, just drop some coffee in the chat box. Let's do that on Twitter. Let's do that on YouTube. Let's do that on Zoom. If I've made you some money since you've met me, drop some coffee. And if I ain't made you no money, the hell you got going on? Come on, Queen. Let them know what's going on.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? My biggest lesson was do not ride the wave. Don't ride the wave. Get in early. Get in these groups, partner with people who experience it. And that was really what I did. I jumped in. I got lucky with Bitcoin. I got it at 700. I didn't get that lucky, but I got it at 700. But look at it now. And the same with XRP. I got a chance to get it at 7 cents and look at it now. So the biggest thing, don't ride the wave when the people were talking about it, because you might lose like Dogecoin or Shiba. When it's too loud, then you're too late. So that's what I'm gonna go with. It's too loud.
Hey, I love that.
You're too late.
Don't ride the wave. Be ahead of the wave. Sheesh. Y'all better learn how to surf out here. Y'all better learn how to surf. Hey, I'm excited to hear from this guy right here, because I remember when he started his journey. Brian, hold on one second. My computer acting crazy, y'all. Y'all give me 2 seconds, y'all. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Actually, you know what? My computer's not acting crazy. We're not speaking that. My computer is the greatest computer in the world. My computer always works at the times that we need it. My computer never gives me problems. My computer gets other people's computers jealous. Let's keep going. Brian, you can unmute, sir.
Hey, bro, what's up? Great day, everybody.
Yo.
What I learned the most, time in the market is better than timing the market. And what you need to do is accumulate.
Woo. Hey, you been accumulating, B?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. I got a big mission. I'm going to create 1,000 millionaires by 2025. By 2025, 1,000 people will be millionaires. I don't know if you'll be one of the 1,000, right? Maybe you'll be one of the, I don't know. But 2020, by 2020, we aggressive. By 2025, by December 30, I am so happy and grateful now that by December 31st of 2025, I would have created 1,000 millionaires and be able to say that I am a millionaire maker. Amen. Go ahead, Mo.
Driving as usual, but man, let's go. All I want to say, man, is look, ambition without action is merely a boat stuck on the island, man. If you ain't moving and coasting with the flow of energy right now and where we at, man, there's something wrong with you, man. You done fell off, man. Look, all I'm saying is that when I started this space, bro, don't forget I was homeless, bro, when I started with Dogecoin, bro. And my $40 investment went to $1,400, bro. From there, we took off, bro. And we've been here for about 4 or 5 years straight, bro. And when I tell you, right, what we walking into right now, look at them. What we walking into right now, man, look. No, people ain't gonna be able to fathom what we got going on, bro. Why? Because we changed lives, man. We changed lives. But back to you, bro, the biggest speaker in the world, bro. I love you, bro. He says, change my life, and it's gonna continue to change my life and other people's lives as long as we here to be vessels to do that for other people, bro. I love you, bro. Nerd, let's go! Move.
From homeless to home. From homeless to home. You know what I mean? From homeless to home. My boy Mo went from homeless to home. Now he has a home. And he has a throne. That's a king right there. Yo, shout out to, I ain't even know that, bro. I didn't even know that. You know, it's stuff like this is why I like to get y'all to like share your, because like I always share crypto knowledge, man. It's new people on the call right now. Somebody heard his story and was like, oh my God, he went, that happened? Yes, that happened. I met Mo years ago in Atlanta at B. Burrell, my very first trading mentor, Day Day and Kiki boot camp. That's where I met him. And we literally locked in, and bro ain't stopped rocking with me since. Literally, that's like 5 years now. I've known this man. Go ahead, Crawbilly. It's 10:17, by the way. Well, it's 10:18 now, but we caught it. Go ahead, Crawbilly.
Hey, look, good morning. You used a word a minute ago, and then Mo started talking, and I missed it, but I'm going to try to recover it. You said you're going to make a million. Oh, that's what it was. You're going to make 1 million millionaires. Is that what you said?
Listen, if that's a bigger goal, I said by 2025, it's 1,000 millionaires. By 2030, it's 1 million millionaires. By
Okay, so look, ATM would be 1,000, AMM would be 1 million. So you're creating your own AMM, right? And who knows what that means? Who knows about an automatic market maker? Who knows about passive income without an MLM? Now I'm talking, hang on a minute. It's like it's going to be words come out of our mouths that people don't know what we mean, and we're going to be invested in it I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I'll let you talk now. I think I ran out, but you know, you asked me what, maybe not. You asked me what I bring to the table from our first experience. You know, it started with the nerds. It's going to end with the nerds. I don't know if it's ever going to end, but I tell you what, showing up and growing up, you know, I've had my ass kicked on this channel, and I've had a lot of love on this channel. So it's some growth. It's some repetitive showing up, man. It's kind of like AA. I mean, AA is kind of meeting makers make it. It's one of the things they say, meeting makers make it. And you got to come to get the sauce, and you can't really give it all to you. It's kind of like this little box. I got this little box, and I can't give it all to you today, but I can show you what the box looks like. Just open it up and dive in. And that's what we've been doing for, what, 140, how many episodes now? I think I missed 2.
152.
152, man, goodness gracious. So that's all of me. I'm interested in what you're going to show us today. I got my swiper. Look. I got my swiper on. See my swiper? It's like I had thousands of screenshots from the nerds, thousands of screenshots. I did a swipe this morning on my gold trade. Boy, I'm just telling you, I saw the line, I knew what the line meant, and I just took me a trade and boo-wah. So, you know, it might be a Popeye. It could be a Popeye's day. Yes, it could be.
Appreciate you, Billy. Love you, man.
Likewise.
Thank
Love
you,
you
Billy.
too, man. You bet, brother.
Know it. Man, that's amazing. Can we light it up for Billy? And then last but certainly, I got a call on this is the last person, and then we got to get show. But I really wanted to start today's show. So important to show the community. Like there's so many of you all that are doing so well. Ms. Zuli, I want to highlight Ms. Zuli. Ms. Zuli said I learned all about the blockchain. Did y'all know Ms. Zuli has a book now? I don't know if it's out, but she is working to become an author. I don't know if it's out yet. She'll let you know. But Ms. Zuli has been working on that. Do you understand what we've created here? We've created authors. We've created philanthropists. We've created investors. We've created entrepreneurs. We've created so many amazing things here. And I want to call on a lady I got a lot of respect for. This lady, I mean, I'm talking about me doing financing. This lady been doing it for years on years, and she is a part of the team. And I'm super grateful for you. So I want to just bring you up, Miss Calhoun, and then we'll get into the show.
Hello, hello. My name is Kendra Calhoun. I'm a senior financial broker for about a little over 20 years, and I have the pleasure of working with Mr. Vincent. I would say my overall skill set is in annuities and index accounts, but Mr. Vincent has turned me onto crypto, and I'm just so I would just say inspired to learn this area. Working with him on his boot camps, and I'm looking forward to bringing also some of my team in to learn this side of the financial industry, because we got the other side down pat: annuities, index accounts, health, life, executive bonus plans, things like that for small, medium, and large companies. But he has brought something else when we talk about diversify. So I can't wait until we learn on this side of the fence so we can bring it all together and just blow it up. So thank you, Mr. Vincent. Thank you for educating me, and I'm looking forward to working with you in this industry.
Oh, it's already done. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm looking forward to learning about that centralized finance, the regular finance. Definitely looking forward to learning about that and being able to add that to my resume. And also, Ms. Powell, thank you for being here as well. Appreciate you for joining, Ms. Calhoun. Now, with that being said, I know y'all are here to learn. We've spent, about 20 minutes rocking together and really bonding. I think that was a very special moment that we shared. And now, team, it's time for us to dive into today's bullish content. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. This is our 152nd episode. And we're going to start it off just like this. Now, first thing we got to do is, if you're going to escape a prison, you got to know what prison you're in, right? So where are we right now, right? In the state of the market, the current state, we're still at $1.4 trillion, okay? So that's very positive. Ethereum still sitting above 2. Bitcoin's 4,000 or about almost 3,000 under 40. BNB is back to number 4 for a very short time. XRP is at 63 cents, down 9%, and that's a very healthy pullback. Then you have Solana, which is going crazy, 33% right now, right? Polygon up 10%. So again, y'all, the market, if you all look, you all can see that altcoins are starting to wake up. This is very, very important because we have been waiting for altcoin season, right? We have been waiting. We have waiting, y'all, for altcoin season, and it has finally almost gotten here. Now, I want to correct it because we've talked about this next bull run being a utility bull run. I want to kind of about halfway renege on that and say that utility is starting, but this next bull run that we experience is not a utility bull run. This next bull run that we are experiencing is not a utility bull run. This next bull run we're experiencing is still speculation. There's still a lot of speculation. We do not have clear laws. We do not have clear rules. And it will be clear as you go to today's show that you are still in the green zone to buy some crypto. If you have not gotten into this space, it is not too late to get up with me, right? Listen, you pay for what the hell you get. If you go and try to get free stuff, people to help you for free, and I'm serious, y'all, you go and help. Okay, cool. Go see what that free help gets you versus my paid help. You want to know why I charge? Because I know how good I am. I know how much money I've made, people. I've experienced it. I know what I've made myself. I know what my parents have made. I know what a lot of you all on this call have done for yourself. And it didn't come for free. The people that have had success, they paid the toll. You must sow. And if you want to reap, you must sow. Investing into your education is a part of that sowing. I did not get to where I am. I've invested over $10,000 in education over the last 4 to 5 years in investing alone. We're not talking about entrepreneurship. We're not talking about leadership courses. We're talking about investing only. I've invested. I've been through network marketing after network marketing company. I've been through the Nerds Academies. I've been through Coffee and Crypto. I've been through all my boot camps that I've created for y'all. I've been through all my master classes that I've created for y'all. And I'm telling you right now that if you go and you go get free help, It does not mean that it won't be done the right way, but there's no accountability. When you pay me, I'm accountable. I'm accountable. That is a transaction. I'm going to make sure that we see it through and we get you taken care of. So I'm not here to shun you all that are here to get free stuff. Like, it's nothing wrong with free. But when it comes to setting up your wallet, when it comes to diversifying your portfolio, you need to talk to somebody that's qualified. I'm just being real. Now, the Senate, we are moving very close. Y'all know that we had a government shutdown that was supposed to start on tomorrow. It's supposed to start on Friday. I believe that they postponed it because the Senate has passed a short-term government funding bill averting the shutdown. So we did, I guess, avoid this shutdown for now, right? For now. Now, I want to play a quick video from Kevin O'Leary. This is directly on his Twitter. And we know that once Kevin O'Leary starts to hop into the space and start speaking, we have to pay attention to the things he say. I want you all to really hear him and understand that we are safe still, everybody. Listen up.
This is the anticipation of finally licensing a Bitcoin ETF, which I'm not as optimistic will happen overnight, but it does show you that the age of the crypto cowboy, the FTX and the Binance, those days are over. This month, in the next 10 days, they will announce M2 in Abu Dhabi, the largest exchange ever that's regulated, with billions backing it and tied to huge financial institutions. Really what they're going after is Binance will probably lose half of its accounts to the new M2, because now you can go off something that the SEC is suing and go onto a compliant exchange that's backed by billions of dollars and huge financial institutions. Hi, Mr. Wonderful here. And all
right. So first off, I want to talk about that because if y'all remember, Kevin O'Leary was the same guy who was a part of FTX. He promoted FTX. He promoted other things that have crashed. Understand that Kevin O'Leary is a signal. He's a signal. M2, I don't know what that is. However, you can see that it feels like he was paid to talk about M2. It doesn't seem like, because like, what is M2? We know all the crypto exchanges, family. Us nerds, we know the crypto exchanges. So what's an M2? It was the same question I had when FTX jumped out of nowhere. When FTX came out of nowhere, I believe I asked you all this question. What the hell is FTX? Because the exchanges we know is Uphold, Crypto.com, Coinbase, Kraken. But this FTX thing came out of nowhere. See, when things come out of nowhere, you may want to wait. Not saying be afraid. I'm not saying be fearful, but you may want to let it play out a little bit, especially exchanges, because we know how serious these exchanges are. And when you keep your money on M2 or any of these exchanges and they decide to shut them down or they liquidate or it's a scam, you lose all your money. See, we won't ever do that again. If you made that mistake, I want to say congratulations to you, right? Life is all about mistakes. Now, I'm going to play this quick video right here, this quick video clip. This is literally one of my favorite podcasters right here. I watch him every single day, okay? And this is a podcast that's called Impact Theory. This is Tom Bilyeu. He was actually interviewing, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this was Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor in this particular video.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be—
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair?
I am all in on the chair.
Like the point really is you put on one pair of glasses, you've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Did you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Ultimately, if you're a rational individual Do you use, when you use knives, do you have copper knives, wooden knives, steel knives, aluminum knives, rubber band knives, diamond knives, because you're afraid to commit to the right knife? It's a tool.
All right, so I want to talk about this real quick, because Michael Saylor is like, excuse me, you idiot, like straight up, like that was the most ridiculous stuff I've ever heard. And let's break it down. First off, he said so we know Michael Saylor, right? We know who he is, right? MicroStrategy, right? MicroStrategy, they own, they're one of the top 10 Bitcoin holders in the world. So why do you think he would not be pro Bitcoin? He wants everybody to be in that asset class for a reason, right? Because he owns the most of it. Hell, I want him to. So guess what? He told people, and investors will hear that on the podcast and be like, you know what, Michael Saylor said it. I'm not going to diversify in nothing else. I'm going to just put everything into Bitcoin. But what happens when that obsolete technology, that old technology crashes? You heard it here first. November 16th. I'm so bold because everything I've been saying came true. And I don't mind telling you right now, everybody think Bitcoin going to the moon, Bitcoin going to $1 million. Let me tell you something. That technology, the World Economic Forum don't rock with them. The business of the Bank of International Settlements don't rock with them. The International Monetary Fund doesn't rock with them. There's no central bank that's partnered with the Bitcoin. Hell, Satoshi Nakamoto, they told us they don't even know who that is. But you think Michael Saylor is going to have billions of dollars in Bitcoin and not know who the owner? You think the U.S. government's the second largest wallet of Bitcoin and they're not going to know? You think the Chinese government don't know who created Bitcoin? Oh, they know. Dan Pena said if you knew, you wouldn't even want to own it. You sell it all right now, and this ain't financial advice, but you might go look at that asset right there behind me, XRP, because it's doing all the things that the World Economic Forum wants it to do, right? So do not get guided in the wrong direction. That's why I said, that's why, like, he's supposed to be for the people. But you know who for the people? VO. Let's keep going, y'all.
Way that we have for looking at it and propose tools that are available. There are some powers that the CFTC, where I sit, has, but for something like this, which is, right now, particularly spot crypto, is not something that we can directly go in and intervene. There might be some limited circumstances where we have emergency powers, but that would need to be examined. We, as you know, are primarily very focused on the system of regulation around marketplaces, around exchanges and clearinghouses, and those market participants around commodity derivatives.
So that's the commissioner of the CFTC, all right, which they deal the Commodities Future Trading Commission, right? So they deal with commodities, they deal with futures, but they are the ones. So between the SEC and the CFTC, they are so confused as to who should handle what, who should have the authority over this. But if you didn't hear one thing she said they do have emergency measures that they could take that they have not started to look in yet, but there are emergency measures they can take as the CFTC to regulate crypto. Continue to pay attention, not to just what they say, but pay attention to what they do. Now, you heard her talking about spot and that the CFTC cannot currently regulate a spot Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, any of those spot ETFs that we feel like is on the come up, right? They can't regulate it. The SEC is the only one that can right now, right? And so the biggest thing right now is we're playing a wait game for the SEC to finally approve the very first Bitcoin or Ethereum spot ETFs. We are getting closer and closer each day. And if you're a smart investor, right, if you're on this call right now, I don't care if this is your, you know what, I'm not going to say that because no, I'm not going to say that. Listen, if you're on this call right now, you need to make a decision. Are you going to be in or are you going to be out? Because once you're in, you're in. And once you're out, you can come in, but you'll never get in for the prices that we got in ever again. You will never in your life see less than $1 XRP again in your life after this next bull run. You will never in your life see it. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for us to be first, for us to get in the front of this technology, in the front of this investment. Okay. And I went into the rabbit hole on the SEC's website. This was filed November 15th, yesterday, right, with the SEC from iShares Ethereum Trust, which is BlackRock. Now, I want to show y'all something real quick. Check this out. So I was reading about this is the prospectus, right? And I was reading about this iShares Ethereum Trust. This is something that was kind of interesting to me. It said the Delaware trustee of the trust, it says BlackRock Fund Advisors is the trustee of the trust, and Coinbase is the custody trust company. If you all don't know, the ETF will allow for Ethereum to be listed on the NASDAQ, which is the stock market. Remember years ago when we were saying that they're getting ready to, they're going to give crypto over to Wall Street. That's what all this stuff is about. It's happening. They're giving crypto over to Wall Street. But see, the thing about us is we help you bring Wall Street. The thing about the nerds is we help you bring Wall Street to your street. You ain't got to go to Sesame Street. Wall Street comes straight to you these days. You just got to do exactly, you got to do what Billy said. What Billy said, you got to just show up. You got to just, the only thing that's separating you, the only thing that's holding you back is you afraid to invest a little money into somebody to educate you because you feel like you can educate yourself. And that's the cheap man's way out. And that's what's going to keep you broke. You need to invest into the right information because there's so many people out here that have the wrong information. Let's keep playing. Let's keep running this. Check this out, y'all. This was from the IMF. This was shot on 11/15/2023. So this was literally yesterday. This is Christina Georgieva, who is the managing director of the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, aka the World Bank.
Let me start by thanking Bert and the statistics department team for always taking on the big questions of how we can quantify our rapidly evolving world economy. And all of you will no doubt continue this great tradition over the next 2 days as you discuss measuring money digital age. Now is the right time to do this. Accelerated by the pandemic, mobile payments are everywhere in many advanced and emerging economies. A large and growing number of countries are steaming ahead with development and deployment of central bank digital currencies. And while crypto assets, including stable coins, have had their ups and downs, they're not going away. The international payments system needs to be improved. We need to make it cheaper, quicker, and easier so that workers can send home remittances and small businesses can increase their exports. But we must also urgently guard against money laundering and other crimes, including fraud and theft from retail investors. And thinking ahead, we need to ensure that substitution out of weaker currencies doesn't leave monetary authorities unable to fight inflation, promote growth, and maintain financial stability. A stable and resilient international monetary system is core to the IMF's mandate, as is helping our members grow. So we are working to help them seize opportunities and manage in several ways. We are offering capacity development to countries considering CBDCs and working with partners towards a comprehensive policy framework on crypto assets. We are continuously monitoring and assessing the impact of new payment systems on the global economy and financial system. And we are exploring the possibility of new public global platforms to link national payment systems. This work depends on the capacity to measure digital money and new payment methods, how they're being used, and by what types of users in a consistent and timely manner. Such data is essential. It can help us in better understanding currency substitution, capital flow movements, trade and consumption patterns, and could also help ensure compliance of digital payments with AML CFT. So we are also strongly supporting the G20 Data Gaps Initiative around digital financial innovations, where the IMF Statistics Department remains at the forefront in assisting countries in closing this data gap.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you all see what's happening right now, but we are moving into global regulation of digital crypto assets. This is happening. This is happening. This is your very last warning. This is your very last warning. This is it. This is where the bridge ends. All right. This is where, like, you know how, like, you know, in them video games where you be bouncing and then the bridge ends, you can either jump short and fall to your death, or you can take a big old leap of faith. You can take a run and jump start. You ain't even got to jump off vertical. You ain't got to jump. You can do a run and start. Run like hell and take off and land on the boat. Because, family, I'm telling you, we've built the ark. Okay? Listen, is my brother, is Brother Brown here now? What do y'all call me, Brother Brown? Okay? What's the name, Brother Brown? All right, let them know now. Let them know what the name is. Okay? It's Crypto Noah. Okay? It's Crypto Noah. Crypto Noah is here right now. And understand something. I just took the anchor out the boat. The anchor has just we just reeled the anchor up. Me and Billy was out back looking for crawfish just so we can feed everybody, right? We've been looking for crawfish and shrimps so everybody can eat. Yeah, I'm from the South, so I said shrimps. Okay, I don't care. Y'all can't hire me nor fire me. All you can do is love me. Okay. However, me and Billy, and I'm allergic to shellfish, but me and Billy was out in the back getting crawfish for y'all, making sure that he can start at that crawfish broil because we just took the anchor out the water. What does it mean when the anchor gets taken out the water? Can somebody let me know? Does anybody know what that means? Huh? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's time to move. We about to take off. If y'all think the show been good, wait until y'all see the next few slides. We haven't even gotten to the good part yet. Let's get it.
Hi. So Franklin Templeton got involved in blockchain early on. The first thing we did was decide we wanted to do a tokenized money market fund. And so we built a shareholder servicing system on chain. And then we actually worked with the SEC. So it's an approved regulated money market fund. And in that process, we saw a couple of things. So, and we, as well as a hot cold storage wallet. So it gave us some good insights into how the cost, because we ran 4 of our own transfer agency systems historically, and we were astonished even ourselves to figure out how much less expensive it was to run it on chain. And then 2, we ended up, you had to hold coins because you need to be able to pay for the transaction. So this is a public chain money market system. So transactions are on a public chain. Obviously, the shareholders' information is on our private chain. And so as we then started to hold, we did on the Stellar Network Lumens, we started to recognize, wow, if you hold these, it's interesting. As a node validator, you're learning a lot of information about what's.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Okay, cool. So Franklin Templeton, April 24th, this happened this year. A lot of stuff has happened this year, y'all. Stuff that we don't even remember happened, right? Things that we covered that happened so long ago because other things have happened, right? So let's refresh. The U.S. government money fund surpasses $270 million in assets under management. Do you understand that this company, Franklin Templeton, right, announced that they're bringing this $270 million, and this was back then. It's higher now. They're bringing this money, assets under management, AUM, on chain. And what blockchain are they using? Stellar. See, if you had been on the show, if you had been rocking with me for the last couple of years, you would have known, you would already have some Stellar. You have your Stellar bag packed. See, our Stellar bag is packed here on Coffee and Crypto. We've packed that bag already, right? And just to give you a little more proof, right? Because I'm not a big website guy. I like to dive into the documents. I like to dive into the articles. Right here, this was filed September 3rd of 2019. Franklin Templeton Trust, right? That's the name of the company, right? What did they do? What did they do? Let's go see. Look at that. Franklin blockchain-enabled U.S. government money fund. If we hit Control F right here and I type in Stellar, Stellar came up. If y'all look right here at the top, Stellar came up 42 times on an SEC document. And if you want to know why the SEC has not sued Stellar, maybe it's because of this. 42 times they talked about this technology in a SEC document. Who bullish with me right now? Who's excited right now? We're doing it, y'all. We're defying the odds. We're literally playing the game. We are defeating the matrix. We are doing that together. Now, y'all remember where she was talking about back here? What was the main thing this lady was talking about? It's a four-letter word. What is that four-letter word this lady was talking about the entire time? Can someone drop it in the chat box? YouTube, Twitter. Can someone help me? Does anybody know? Anybody was paying attention? What's that four-letter word that this lady was talking about? Christina Georgieva. Christina Georgieva. Huh? That four-letter word was this. CBDC. 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 Right? Right? CBDC. Christina Georgieva. CBDC. Now pay attention, because now we got to go to this quick commercial, a quick commercial by Ripple.
I often get asked the question, what's the most exciting thing about CBDCs and stablecoins? In one word, innovation. My name is James Wallace, and I head up CBDC at Ripple. You might already know that over 90% of central banks around the world are now exploring CBDCs. There are many drivers to CBDC, including the decline of cash, improving payments efficiency, lowering costs, and the desire to innovate the ways in which money is used. Ripple's CBDC platform is your one-stop shop for the creation of digital currency, designed for minting, managing, transacting, and redeeming CBDCs and stablecoins. Here's how it works. First, standard APIs enable seamless integration of the CBDC platform into a central bank's existing systems. This allows the bank to leverage their current infrastructure. Central banks can then mint their CBDC on a private version of the XRP ledger that they control. Digital currencies can then be distributed directly to authorized accounts, either through commercial banks or directly to consumer wallets. Transactions run on a private ledger and are settled in seconds. This is all done in a regulated and secure environment. The Ripple CBDC platform also permits the secure destruction of currency, giving the bank full control over monetary supply. The results? Lower costs, faster transactions, greater financial inclusion for all, and all done with a minimal carbon footprint. So explore this with us today. We'll work together to build a custom pilot and future-proof your financial infrastructure.
So look, y'all.
I often get asked the question, what's the most exciting thing about?
All right. So we literally are on the brink of something, right? I mean, like it don't get no it don't get no better than this, y'all. Like, you know what you hold? You hold XRP if you hold it. XRP stands for Excellent Retirement Plan. Stands for extremely rich people, right? That's what it stands for. We are all on track to have the greatest retirement plan and to literally become a part of the new 1%. If you do this right, if you take the biggest risk of your life, and this is not financial advice, but if you take the biggest risk of your life, your reward could be the biggest reward of your life. Could, right? There's no guarantees in this. Hey, we just some people. We're some extraordinary people that's trying to figure out some extraordinary stuff. Now, the moment that everybody's waiting for, Billy actually spoiled it. He gave a spoiler alert, right? He started talking about AMM. That's why I had to mute him. I'm like, let me mute Billy real quick before he give out my whole show. I'm just playing. But check this out, y'all. What are automated market makers? Because a lot of y'all been hearing us talk about this, right? You want to know what it is? Well, I found an amazing video that's only 4 minutes that will teach you exactly what an automated market maker is. That way, you all are ready. So when this XLS 30D happens on the XRP ledger, and we're able to become market makers, right? We're able to, hold on, just listen, y'all. This is how you become your own bank.
Ever wondered how decentralized exchanges process trades and discover prices? Unlike traditional exchanges, a DEX uses an automated market maker, AMM, to enable a fluid trading system that borders on autonomy, liquidity, and automation. First of all, what is market making? As its name implies, market making connotates the process involved in defining the prices of assets and simultaneously providing liquidity to the market. In other words, a market maker does create liquidity for a financial asset. It must find a way of meeting the selling and buying request of traders, which in turn plays into the pricing of said asset. For instance, a Bitcoin exchange uses an order book and an order matching system to facilitate Bitcoin trades. Here, the order book records and showcases the prices at which traders desire to buy or sell Bitcoin. The order matching system, on the other hand, matches and settles sell and buy orders. At every given time, the most recent price at which Bitcoin was bought will automatically feature as the market price of the digital asset. In some cases where there are not enough counterparties to trade with, the market is said to be illiquid or prone to slippage. Slippage occurs when the processing of large order volumes drives the prices of an asset up or down. To mitigate this occurrence, some crypto exchanges employ the services of professional traders in the form of brokers, banks, and other institutional investors to continuously provide liquidity. These liquidity providers ensure that there are always counterparties to trade with by providing bid-ask orders that would match the orders of traders. The process involved in providing liquidity is what we call market making, and those entities that deliver liquidity are market makers. Now that you understand.
All right. So let's stop here, y'all. How many people are ready to become your own bank? How does that sound, y'all? Imagine if you could become a bank, right? Because what do banks do? Banks give you a loan, right? They provide you with liquidity. You take that loan, they charge you whatever percent. Interest rates are up. Well, guess what? Once you have enough XRP to be a market maker on the XRP ledger, you can now lend that out. Because remember now, institutions have to get their XRP from where? The same exchanges that we have to place these on through DeFi. The same exchanges that we have to purchase and sell them on. Do y'all see how Judge Torres threw us the alley-oop? Do y'all see how the SEC, they just set it up for us, y'all. They just set it up for us. What? Keep listening, y'all.
And what market making is, it's a bit easier to grasp the workings of an automated market maker. And what are automated market makers? Unlike centralized exchanges, decentralized trading protocols do away with order books, order matching systems, and financial entities acting as market makers. Some examples are Uniswap, Sushi, Curve, and Balancer. The goal is to eliminate the input of third parties so that users can execute trades directly from their personal wallets. Hence, a majority of the processes are executed and governed by smart contracts. In other words, AMMs allow traders to interact with smart contracts programmed to enable liquidity and discover prices. How do AMMs work? First and foremost, have it at the back of your mind that AMMs use preset mathematical formulas to discover and maintain the prices of paired cryptocurrencies. Also, note that AMMs allow anyone to provide liquidity for paired assets. The protocol allows anyone to become a liquidity provider, or LP. To explain this further, let's take
anyone can be a liquidity provider.
Uniswap as a case study. The protocol uses the popular X times Y equals K equation, where X denotes the value of asset A and Y represents that of asset B. K is a constant value. Hence, regardless of changes in the value of asset A or B, their product must always be equal to a constant. Note that the equation highlighted as an example is just one of the existing formulas used to balance AMMs. Balancer uses a more complex formula that allows its protocol to bundle up to 8 tokens in a single pool. While there are a variety of approaches to AMMs as exemplified by Uniswap and Balancer, the fact remains that they require liquidity to function properly and negate slippages. As such, these protocols incentivize liquidity providers by offering them a share of the commission generated by liquidity pools and governance tokens. In other words, you get to receive transaction fees when you provide capital for running liquidity pools.
All right, let's stop it there. So I want to make this clear for y'all real quick, okay? Check this out. Imagine you being able to earn 8, 10, 12, 15% APY on the XRP that you are going to provide, right? As a liquidity provider. Do y'all understand that you will never have to spend XRP? Imagine, because think about it, y'all. Think about this. Check this out. Bitcoin miners, they get paid however many, I don't remember the exact amount, but every time they complete a block, they get paid like 4.5, I think it is right now, 4.75. They get paid like somewhere around there. Maybe it's like 6, but it's like between 4 and 6. I forget what halving, where we're at right now, but they get paid like 4 Bitcoin every time they complete. So imagine getting paid 4 Bitcoin. Now, getting paid 4 Bitcoin in 2011 wasn't a big deal because that was like $40. It was like $8, $4. Who cares about that? But imagine if you had collected those 4 off of being a miner, right? And now where is Bitcoin worth today? So imagine if you get paid APY on XRP and the price of XRP does what Bitcoin does, or the price of XRP did what Ethereum did, or the price of XRP does what Quant does. Hell, we good with it being where Quant's price is. Like for real, like quite frankly, I'm cool with XRP being where Quant's price is. And that's not too much to ask. So this is a graph that explains the XRP ledger's AMM. Liquidity. We are the liquidity, right? Liquidity attracts traders. The more liquidity that's in the market, due to the AMM, that will increase liquidity in the market. The more liquid it is, the more traders want to get in, meaning the more volume is produced. Once the trading volume is increased, that means that trading volume increases the fees. The trading volume generates fees. More volume, more liquidity, more volume. More volume, more fees. More fees, the fees is what enables a higher LP return. So understand something, that if all of us went in and we staked our XRP, we lended out our XRP, we provided our XRP as liquidity providers, understand that the earlier you are, the higher the fee will be for you because you took first movers advantage. Coffee and crypto, oh, we taking, listen, crypto nerds, oh, you already know. We easily going to be staking, easily going to be making this money, easily. Imagine earning an extra 50 XRPs a year, and XRP price is $1,000. Just an extra 50 grand a year until times get better, y'all. I'm okay with a little extra 50 grand. So why is this important? Vincent, why are you talking about this? Well, understand something. The Bank of International Settlements, and I showed this on the show before, this is from one of their documents that they have for central banks. And they talked about an overview of the prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures. Check this out. Crypto, Group 1 crypto assets fulfilling classification conditions. Group 1A, tokenized traditional assets. That would be like gold, real estate. Group 1B are crypto assets with stabilization mechanisms. Examples would be like stable coins. Group 2 crypto assets do not fulfill classification conditions. What type of assets are those? Crypto assets that do not qualify as Group 1. For example, Bitcoin. Bitcoin does not qualify as a Group 1 asset, meaning it's out of scope to work with central banks. It's out of scope to be a digital currency. That means that all these people that's holding all this Bitcoin, they don't even know how they about to get wrecked. It's because they ain't seen this. It's because they ain't seen this. They ain't get on the show. They ain't get on the show. See, here's the thing, right? Check this out. This breaks it down for you. How XRP could become a stable coin. Huh? How XRP? It will become a stable coin through the AMM, the automated market maker. XRP, they're already working on stable coins on the XRP ledger. I love y'all, man. I really just want y'all to, I really want y'all to win. You know, look, last couple pieces of news. Dubai Crypto Hub approves XRP under its virtual assets regime. What does this mean? Check this out. The DIFC is a Dubai Financial Services Authority, right? They've approved the digital asset XRP to be used within the Dubai International Finance Center. Let's keep going down. Hold on. Yep. So that just shows us that Dubai is now clear, right? Dubai is now clear to do business with XRP. So I wanted to just show you guys that that is completely official. I had some stuff I could have showed with Hedera. And you know what? I'm gonna still show y'all real quick. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Let me show y'all this real quick. Actually, you know what? We'll save it for Tuesday. We'll save it for Tuesday. We'll save it for Tuesday. All right. So what I've decided to do, y'all, and this is for real. If you're a part of my private coaching, Ms. Calhoun, anybody, if you're part of private, y'all already know, if you're in the private coaching, everything I do for the year you get. So any boot camps, any master classes, any of the stuff I do, you get it for free. So you don't have to worry about paying a la carte for that stuff. Everything that we do is, going to be within that $5,000 that you pay for the year, right? I don't mind telling people my price. That's my price. You want to work with me one-on-one? Today is $5,000. After the next bull run, it'll be a 5-figure investment. So it would be better to catch me at $5,000, catch me at $20,000 or 30. You know what I mean? Because the more proof we got, the price got to go up, y'all. So as of right now, I have a couple of positions left for people that want to work with me one-on-one. If you're not in I wanted to tell you this. I'm going to redo my HBAR masterclass. I don't know what happened to it. I want to be transparent. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redo this one fast. So I'm thinking weekends are typically good days. So I'm thinking maybe like a Sunday afternoon. So let me see. Today we got Thanksgiving coming up. So how about this? The 26th, that'll give enough time to prepare. I'm already prepared, but that'll give me enough time to get everything together. I'm going to do another HBAR masterclass. Now, if you originally bought my original HBAR masterclass, you won't be invited to this one, but you will obviously receive the recording because I'm going to, obviously it'll be inside of the original vault that you all bought it. I'll make sure I attach it there. So you don't have to worry if you've been on it before, unless you want to be on it again, but you don't have to worry about, because I want y'all to just be repaying for that, right? But if you would like to be a part of the HBAR masterclass, starting this weekend on social media, because I've decided I'm going to do it all the way through next week. I'll probably do a Black Friday sale. I'll probably do some different things, right? To promote it, but that would be absolutely incredible. I'm going to teach you all not only all about HBAR, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about HBAR. I'm going to teach you why it's one of my favorites. I'm going to teach you how to buy it, how to sell it, what wallets are safe to hold it in, and last but certainly not least, I'm going to teach you how to become an automated market maker on Hedera Hashgraph. If you all don't know what Hedera Hashgraph is, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pull up their website. I'm going to pull up their website for you all. Okay. If you all have been rocking me for a while and you got HBAR, drop HBAR in the chat box. Okay. And if you've done the masterclass before and you believe that it was worth your time, worth the money, drop masterclass. So if you own HBAR, drop HBAR. If you took the masterclass and you feel like it's worth people looking into, drop masterclass. I just like people to see what we got going on, because you know what I mean? Hey, maybe you on the fence. Maybe you on the fence about it, right? Maybe you're on the fence about it. I think it's completely worth it. Okay. Now, wow. Stablecoin Studio now available on Hedera. We just talked about those stable coins, didn't we? Now, look at this right here. This is Hedera's governing council. I want y'all to let me know. Does any of those companies look familiar? Do anybody know any of those companies? Is there any of those companies on that list that y'all don't know? Right? Okay. I'm going to teach you how to stake to one of their nodes. I'm going to teach you how to earn passive income. I'm going to teach you how to do this. And this is enterprise grade blockchain technology, actually hash graph technology that we're dealing with. Playtime's over. Welcome to the big leagues. Family, this is my time. My name is Vincent Owens. If there's anybody that has anything that you like to share, one thing you learned to love about today's episode, feel free. Enterprise grade. This is enterprise grade chain. That's why you saw those companies. Like, them not little companies. Them all multi-billion-dollar companies that's looking to take advantage of Web3. They're using Hedera. So Yeah, if you all would like to connect with me further, I am doing free 15-minute consultations, links in my bio. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one personally, please book that 15-minute session. No pressure at all, I promise you. But you work with me, I'll change your life. You work with me, I'll do everything I can to change your life. Let's just put it that way. I'll do everything I can to change your life in this space. I'm the type of coach where if I don't know something, I'm going to go find it out. I'll come back to you and let you know what I found. Right? I can't know everything, and neither can you. But if we work together, you use my 6 years of experience in the space, I promise you, you will be in a much better situation than where you were starting out. Thank you all so much. This is my time. This is the part where we go into our Q&A. So if there's anybody that has anything you like, learn, any questions about today, something you don't understand, feel free to raise your hand. And, you know, for the ones that are at work, driving, you know, I want to say, have an amazing weekend. I really do appreciate you all for taking the time to be here with me today live. And to the ones that'll see this video later on the recording on YouTube or Twitter, thank you so much for taking the time to make it through this entire hour today with me because I feel like we add a lot of value. So I don't see any hands today, which is perfectly okay. I promise you. Thank you all so much. And I do have another meeting, I think in like 2 minutes. So I do need to get up out of here. But y'all have an amazing day. And I will see y'all at the beaches and the banks of the world. Well, maybe not the banks, but I'll see y'all at the beaches. Have an amazing day.